Hey guys, it's your good buddy Heath, and I'm still blown away by the amazing experience that was STF Conline. It was an absolute delight to get to hang out with so many members of the Southern Tomfoolery community, and to get to play and even GM some TTRPGs with many of you, and even give away some prizes. STF Conline just proves how special this community is, and we couldn't have pulled it off without the support and the generosity of our Patreon supporters. I wanted to take a second to go over our Patreon benefit tiers in case any of our listeners are on the fence about becoming a patron, or maybe just aren't aware of our available Patreon benefits. Currently, there are 6 Patreon membership tiers for Southern Tomfoolery. First, we have the Weldy's Hacky Sack Heroes tier, a $2 a month pledge. At this tier, your name will be listed on the Southern Tomfoolery website as a Patreon supporter. You'll get access to our Patreon blog posts, and you'll personally get a thank you postcard. For pledges of $5 a month, you'll join the ranks of the Epic Tracer Support Crew Patreon tier, which will get you an STF koozie and a social media shout-out, as well as access to earlier releases of our weekly episodes. As part of your early episode releases, you'll get access to a private Discord channel where you and other patrons can discuss the episodes early. On top of that, you'll also be able to send in messages to be read on air whenever Adam deigns to give one of the cast members an inspiration. And you'll also occasionally get access to private polls only available to patrons that'll help inform us of the show's progress and shape the show and the network as it continues to grow. At $10 a month, you'll join the Apollo Protection Agency tier as a loyalty agent. At this tier, you'll receive all the benefits of the first 2 tiers, as well as custom stickers every 3 months only available to patrons. And when we start our Fly Free or Die campaign, you'll be able to submit critical hits and critical fumbles to be used in the new show. The Pools of Paradise tier is available to anyone who pledges $25 a month, and aside from all the previous tier benefits, you'll get a custom-designed Southern Tomfoolery t-shirt twice a year and a 20% discount at our merchandise store. Plus, you'll get an invitation to join me at Titanium Mike's Fight Rock, which is an opportunity for you to roll up a character and have a boxing match against everyone's favorite big ol' lizard using our homebrewed boxing rules. The North Star Explorer tier is for $50 a month patrons, and as well as the previous tier benefits, lets you sit down with Emily in a special video call where you can help design an NPC, a monster, or an encounter for our Hacky Sack Heroes show, run by Emily herself. Finally, for pledges of $100 a month, you'll join the Apollo Protection Agency Affiliate tier, which will give you all the benefits listed so far, and you'll get to play in either a Pathfinder 2nd Edition or Starfinder one-shot alongside and run by members of Southern Tomfoolery twice a year. If it wasn't for the support of our community and our patrons, Southern Tomfoolery wouldn't have the vibrant, generous, and loving community that we do. So again, thank you so much to all our patrons, and if you've been considering pledging, there's never a better time than now. We're nearing our next Patreon goal, which will let us start a whole new adventure in Starfinder's Fly Free or Die campaign, and we couldn't be more excited to play a new adventure path and provide you guys with new stories and new characters. If you want any more information, check out the Southern Tomfoolery website, and if you'd like to help us with some financial support, head over to Patreon's website and look us up. I don't want to shill too much, but we'd appreciate any support you can offer, and if you're not in a place right now where you can part with your hard-earned cash, no worries. The main show will always be here for you to listen to, free of charge. We love you guys, and we love making this show for you. So, let's go ahead and jump right into it with episode 114, In the Ill of the Night.
All right, that alignment clap That one hurt my hands. I did it too hard.
Dude, it hurt my hands. I was sitting there thinking like, shit, my hands hurt, dude.
Yeah.
I like really gave it all, like everything I could, you know.
We're like all like jazzed up from our little pre-record banter.
Yeah.
We're like all kind of like hyped up.
You guys ever like clapped your hand so hard that you actually bruised a finger?
Not a finger, but I definitely like bruised like the padding. Yeah.
Or
Palm.
what's it called?
Well,
A stone
like-
bruise? Like on your foot, but on your hand? On
No,
your
like
palm?
I've done it like
Never
in
heard of
between
that.
the joints of like a pointer finger before. And once while I was
Do you
running,
know how to clap?
No. Once while I was running, getting chased by a horsefly, trying to swat and like slapped my ankle so hard that like one of my fingers just ballooned, like I'd slammed it in a car door.
Bruh.
Yeah, it was a bad
At
time.
STF retreat, we need to like work on Josh's clap.
Clapping.
I think that's
You did
good.
more damage to yourself than the horsefly ever
So
would.
the idea is you want to keep your fingers extended and flat, not pointing towards each other. If you clap like claws, you're going to damage your
Yeah.
fingers.
Well, I thought that's why it started with a C
Oh boy.
and an L and an A.
no,
it
stop.
shares
It's
most
like-
of the word.
It's like feeding
that,
the
that
horses.
was such a
You get that
stretch. It
fail
hurt my
trombone
feelings.
going for us on that
Yeah,
one,
that
bro.
was. It starts with a C. Is
It's a
the
big
new
oof.
low point of your stretches.
You
know,
start to
like-
sound more and more like me, baby.
Fuck it, man. Fell's alive. I don't care.
That's true. He did make it. It's like impossible to kill a motherfucker in this game. I swear. I mean, a level 20 poison.
Ooh,
Couldn't
he's
do it.
trying.
Allegedly.
It took a lot of work to avoid it, I will say.
I mean,
No, it
yeah,
didn't.
dude. Like it was coordinated strategy. I mean, it wasn't like it just happened. Like, I mean,
Like if either of them hadn't
Horseshoes and
been
hand grenades, though. You know
listen,
what I'm saying? Like,
listen. I want to say that I put in some work, like
you get me plus
strategy-wise,
5, bro.
to try
You
to
got
keep
there.
Fell alive.
yeah, I'm not negating any of the work that
I
y'all
did some
did
work
to keep
in,
them
too.
alive.
The second
What I'm
time
saying
round.
is that's the most dangerous poison in the game,
Yeah.
and it still didn't kill him. That's all I'm saying.
So what you're saying is Fell
gone
is literally
soft.
indestructible.
Oh my dude, why
Nah,
would
or soft GM, one or the other.
you? Oh,
No, I'm not
I
saying
had
that
no
to
control
taunt
over it.
Adam.
I
I'm
don't
not
like
at all.
I don't like where any of this is going.
so many taunts and temps.
I had no control over the outcome in that. Like once the poison was just, administered, it was all up to y'all's roles.
I mean, Adam did his part.
Yeah.
He tried.
I got 5 of you to drink it, That was crazy. I thought maybe I thought for sure that
4.
Fel would drink it and that Ziva would drink it just because out of politeness. And I thought pretty sure that Mike would do it because he drinks all the time. But I thought for sure that Kuiper would be like a little hesitant. And he wasn't. I knew Oren wasn't going to drink. As soon as I read the encounter, I was like, well, Zach is not going to drink this one,
I
Too
think
slick for you.
I think that
Yes.
everybody did the best that they could have. I think Ziva probably pulled the most weight. I mean, she stood in the back and screamed at everybody. I don't really know.
MVP
like she
for
do.
sure. Yeah,
I mean, MVP for sure.
definitely.
For sure.
I have to agree. Yeah. How's everybody doing this evening?
Punchy. A little punchy.
Punchy for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's the vibe. That's the
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
It is.
Either punchy
mean-
or clappy. One of the two. I don't know.
Well, if you're doing it right, they're not the same thing.
That's what I've been doing wrong. I've been punching my fingers.
Yeah, you're doing like the martial arts, like and that's not clapping.
It's all coming together.
No, it's making a turkey for
I'm
yourself.
I'm in a great mood. I didn't have anything going today, like important. So I just like listened to P-Funk all day.
Well,
So I
that'll
gotta
get you in a
glide in
good
my
mood.
stride and dip in my hip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And I've been thinking about it, and I really think that Parliament was creating a Starfinder campaign like 30 or 40 years
Yeah.
before it was cool.
Do you think so?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like if like I don't want to like spend 15 minutes going over the lore
But
of
we
like
will.
Star Child and the Mothership and,
No,
and
that's
Dr.
a Tom Talks waiting to
Oh,
happen.
okay.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
but I'm throwing it out there. Hot take: Parliament wrote a dope ass Starfinder campaign. I would love if someone made it into an AP, and I want
you
to
know
play
what?
it.
You know what? Scratch, fly, free or die.
Yeah,
You're gonna
just
run
do
the
P-Funk
P-Funk
campaign.
P-Funk campaign.
So is that like one album they did, or
No, it's over the course of like
It's
all
their
the
whole
way
existence,
to
yeah.
trombipulation and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's
I mean,
an album name?
Trombipulation is a spell that you can take that's in the back matter of the AP. You know?
I need
It's a player option.
Yeah.
I need to expand my listening repertoire. I have some
Oh.
exciting news real quick.
Okay.
It's nowhere near as cool cat as Zach's, but I got a new sectional today. It's my first piece of real adult furniture.
Nice. Also, I'm glad you finished that word.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Why?
Why not, Heath? Why not?
Because, I mean, that's fair. It's me. So, you know. But yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations on your sectional.
Thanks.
Superb opening banter topic right there. I will say that I feel for the first time that I have brain space.
Yeah. Right.
You know, because so
No
much of it was
cows.
occupied with STF and like with the convention. And earlier this week, like Monday and Tuesday, I was still just kind of like recovering or not recovering, but just kind of like, you know, a little
Fuzzy.
little spin.
Yeah, decompress kind of.
Yeah. And then like yesterday, I was like, oh my gosh, I can think about other things.
Other
like,
things.
Whoa. You know?
What do you think about this idea for STF? You know, like
Yeah, right. Like it doesn't stop. You know, I just shifted to the other
Shifted
things.
gears. Yeah.
One thing that I didn't really do is put a lot of prep time into tonight's session. So we'll see how that goes.
This will be the one you kill us all. Cool.
Right,
cool.
right. Heath, you're awfully quiet over there.
A lot of talking going on.
It's never stopped you before.
I mean, rude.
Punchy.
What's
Punchy.
up, Heath? Punchy for sure.
I mean, I'm good. I didn't want to interrupt. Everybody was being mostly enjoyable and funny, except for the sectional comment.
I mean, but we're proud of you. Like, you know, no negative to you getting a sectional, but like, honestly, what are we supposed to say? We can't even see it. You gonna go get it and put it on the camera?
No, it's
Drag
too
it into
big
your
to
room.
fit through the
We'll wait. We'll wait. Go drag it in.
I'm not gonna do it. It took two dudes. I paid a person to move it because it's so big.
Just tell Matthew to get his poop in a group, and y'all go throw this whole thing in the room just for our amusement.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I
then we'll
can
take a picture of
of
it so the listeners, you can see it too.
Here's what we'll do. I'll take a picture of it in my living room, and then I'll Photoshop it into my office behind me.
There you go.
I got
Okay.
this.
I think it's a solid plan.
I think
yeah.
that's
I
solid.
like it. I like
And
it.
then use that as your Zoom background from now on. We'll be none the wiser.
Obviously.
John?
So anyway, Heath, what's going on?
John just gave a look like, don't you rope me into this one.
This is already derailed.
It was. It
just here to
can't-
play-
It
I'm
can't
just
be
here to play
derailed
P-Funk.
if it was never on the
I
rails.
was going to say, we're just going straight off road with this.
We got that Nissan Armada with the 4-wheel drive.
We can go anywhere we want.
Anyway. Well, you're at the hotel, so that's just where
Nice.
we're just going to go with right there.
That was slick, dude.
So, man, you have gotten 2 of the transmators. Transmators. That's what we were calling them pre-show.
Yep.
Like
Transmitter.
that.
We were paid for with swamp money.
There we go.
But no, so you've gotten 2 out of the 3, and one more will help you kind of pinpoint where the black site is, and also put a pretty huge dent in the plan to unleash the Penumbra protocol on Verces at large. It was a pretty big day, though, so everybody went back to the hotel. You did a quick sweep of your room to make sure that there were no more crazy assassination attempts in your room, and I think rolled pretty good on your perceptions, so you can feel pretty good about that. Let's talk about, before you go to sleep, just how are you guys feeling about things? You know, this before you go to bed for the night. You know, is there anything you guys want to say to each other, or what's the headspace of the group right now?
I don't want to incur the shaking condition on myself, but Fell is mildly shooketh from being on.
You know the rules.
I said mildly shooketh. That's not shaken.
All right, off target's fine.
He's stirred. How's that? But yeah, Fell's a little bit not in a great place after having felt himself almost gone.
I mean, yeah, you were like literally
a turn away
at death's door, you know, and it. I guess that's not literally. You can't literally be at death's door, but you know what I'm saying. You were feeling your body shut down, you know, at a level that you've never experienced before.
Yeah, so Fell's kind of reserved and quiet, sitting on the couch, just kind of, I guess, looking at everybody and thinking about how lucky he is to still be here, but also a little bit mad because somebody, even though he's been shot at a bunch, somebody damn near killed him tonight.
On orders from Kaon Reese, though, is the thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's where Oren's headspace is. Like, due to his corruption, he's not really angry or scared or feeling any kind of strong emotion. He's more thinking about it, you know, from a fairly level-headed place, I would imagine, and is, you know, kind of realizing that Kaon Reese is a ruthless son of a bitch, and that, you know, they're gonna have the crew is gonna have to be ruthless sons of bitches as well, in order to bring him to justice, as it were.
Yeah. I mean, what is y'all's feelings about this dichotomy of the two versions of Kaon Reese that you have identified? Like, all of your investigations into him show him to be a stand-up person. Most people that know him had nothing but positive things to say about him. I mean, even Fell, when he worked with him, he was a good person, like legit good person. He was a humanitarian, you know. But then the other side of that coin is, in the last 5 years, you pretty much have assessed that he's been corrupted, right? From the stories that you got from Sylvain and just some other things that you've put together. So it's like, yeah, you're, you know, for Oren, especially somebody who's kind of emotionless in this whole thing, it's like, all right, we got to take him out. You know, he's obviously not the person he was. But then for some of you that do have your emotions supercharged, you know, for Mike, for instance, and Ziva, and then Fell, your relationship with him, and then John, you were he's your bounty. Yeah. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, I think Fell would be heartbroken, mostly, to have seen someone who he respected so highly have fallen in this way.
Yeah, I mean, I think in terms of, you know, I imagine by now everybody's kind of thought about the Kaon Reese conundrum a little bit after all that we've learned. And I think for Mike in particular, that presents a little bit of a problem, because he promised Fell that he would do what he could. Like, if this man can be salvaged, I'll try to save him, you know? And that's tough, because Mike's, you know, kind of corruption is intimidation based, and kind of got him more jacked up and probably really pissed off about this. But the cooler head within Mike's kind of framework here is also thinking, like, okay, well, this is more proof that, like, this is not the normal Kaon Reese, right? Like, that this is a corruption or something. And it probably, I would think, for many of us would make us kind of introspective, those of us who have had to really deal with corruption, for, like, you know, that may be a line in the sand. Like, if we kill Kaon Reese because he's corrupted, then, I mean, there's a bit of hypocrisy there. Like, if we're trying to save ourselves, you know, like, we know that we're corrupted. Like, if it's a point of no return, then we should just end it now, you know?
That's
After we save the world.
rather Nietzschean, but
Right. Well, I'm saying that's more the like kind of darker paths that he's
Right.
going down, because it's like it would be a real conundrum
Yeah.
for Mike, because like he promised to save this guy, but it's like if we're saying that promise isn't something that we can uphold or something we should abandon, then like what does that say about us?
right, yeah. And I'm not throwing shade at that either. I mean, you know, it's an opinion, and I honestly respect that kind of perspective on it. For Kuiper, I think he's just actually like looking at this from a cold logic standpoint, because he's had no connection with this Keon Reese. He knows that there is somebody that was affiliated with him at one point. He's looking at these two versions of that, as you say, Adam, of Keon Reese, more as A leads to B leads to C. In other words, it's just, you know, past Keon Reese, sure, likable, great guy, you know, and then now it's the opposite, and it's because of the corruption. He knows it's because of the corruption, because we've all experienced it now, you know. And so for him, Keon Reese is still a mark, you know. Anything beyond that, I mean, he's developed more. He's developed a bit more openness with this crew here, but that's it, you know.
Well, I think for Kuiper, this is just, I mean, what I
No,
kind
go
of
ahead.
vibe that I'm getting. I think for Kuiper and Oren as well, it's really more about revenge than it is justice. You know, I think Mike is certainly more justice-minded
Yes,
than
I would agree
either
with that.
Oren or Kuiper are in this scenario.
Yeah,
Mike
there is some personal baggage that
Yeah.
came along with.
I mean,
this whole Keon Reese.
Yeah, for the question is, how's the captain
Ooh.
doing about all of this? You know, that's the big unknown.
So, I feel like Ziva does not see this so much as a revenge or a justice, so much as if I can beat Keon Reese, I win at the corruption. Like, he fell to it. If we can push past this, if we can make this work, even though we know we are corrupted, if we can do what we need to do to save Verces, to save all these people, to shut this down, then the corruption isn't she's better than it. You know, she's better than Keon Reese if she can push past it and overcome it.
Yeah, I think that brings up an interesting point, is that, okay, you know, Mike and Heath was like, well, if he's corrupted and we're corrupted, you know, what hope is there if we think that he's lost to it, you know, and that needs to be put down because he's corrupted? And I think Captain brings up a good point, that it's like, well, Keon is actively trying to corrupt everybody else around him, and you guys are actively trying to stop it. So there's still more of you left
At this
Right.
point.
Right.
at this point. Yeah.
Right. Well, but I think to, you know, kind of piggyback on Emily's point there, I think the other side of that for Mike, whereas, you know, Ziva is saying like, well, we can show that we're better. We can show that we're strong enough to push past even the corruption. For Mike, I think the nobler side of him is really conflicted, because he's like, if we can save Keon Reese, then we can save ourselves, then we can save anyone who's corrupted. Because he is further along than we are, it seems, right?
Well, with that in mind, I feel like it's probably been a pretty quiet Armada ride home or to the hotel, and a quiet sit. And so at this point, Oren will break the silence, look to Fel, and just say, "You know we gotta kill him, right?"
Fel just looks at Oren. Big black domed eyes just staring into him.
"You know we got to."
Yeah, but there's still a part of me that hopes we don't.
He's gotta die, Phil.
Fel, there is a saying that we employ at the pools. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Go into this knowing that the most realistic outcome is the demise of Mr. Reese. But if there is an opportunity that we can salvage him, we will of course do so. But,
I'm sorry.
but just know that Oren very well may be correct, and we need to know that you are aware of that possibility.
I mean, of course I'm aware of it. Now, all this shit, everything that we've seen, everything we've been through here so far, New Elysium and all that, has been him. But I can't help but hope there's a part of him still left, somewhere.
Well, Phil, for myself, I did make you a promise that if there's something worth salvaging, we'll try and salvage it. And I intend, much as we need to face the possibility otherwise, I intend to follow through with that, because who knows, if we keep going down this path, we may need the same kind of mercy one day as well.
Ziva would use limited telepathy and reach out to Oren. And just staring at Fel still, kind of smiling, trying to be, reassuring with what Mike is saying, she would say to Oren, "We made him no such promise. If Kaon presents himself, we take him down."
Orin just nods silently. And he probably would cut eyes to Kuiper, too. Gauge Kuiper's sort of...
So Kuiper's been just like staring at this back and forth, and he kind of speaks to Phil. Just, I think you're going to be disappointed, but this man, whoever you thought he was at first, is now someone completely different. His moral dipsticks, two drops bone dry. It's not. This is not going to be something that is going to have a happy ending.
Kuiper has the right of it.
You need to understand these.
Look, be that as it may, I didn't get to where I am right now by being pessimistic about shit. I just didn't. And I'm not about to start. If there's a chance that he can come back from this, then I don't know, maybe I feel like we can too. Because we're going through the same shit, we're just not as far along.
Well, much as I enjoy taking moral advice from a fucking bounty hunter, we do need to start planning for the next leg of this thing.
Yeah, before that, I gotta go, I gotta go take care of something. And Fel excuses himself from the room.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let's follow Fel.
Fel walks out of the room, I guess, into one of the bedrooms.
Yeah. Each of you. Well, there's 4 bedrooms, and then there's a pull-out in the middle. We never really talked about who got the pull-out.
But Fel walks into one of the bedrooms and closes the door behind him. Pulls out his comm unit and pulls up his mom's phone number.
Okay.
And calls her.
All right. Let's see. Do we want to roll a luck roll to see if she picks up or not?
That's up to you, man.
It's probably late. So yeah, it's probably late in the day here. So you call, and it rings. It's whatever the futuristic ring sound is. A voicemail message comes up. You've reached Martha. I can't come to the phone right now. If you want to leave a message, please do. Please make sure that you leave your number and your name very clearly. Maybe say it a couple times. And I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Boop.
Hey, Ma. I just wanted to try and do better, with reaching out to you when... I just thought it'd be a good idea to call. Sorry I missed you.
As you're leaving the message, you get a call in on your phone, and it's her calling.
Yeah, I guess that's you calling right now. And he hangs up and switches over.
Phil, you called. I don't need. I have a special ring for you, and I have not heard this ring in a long time, and I totally forgot about it. It's like one of my favorite songs from 7 years ago. Anyways, well, what's up, Phil, baby?
Nothing, Ma. I just was just leaving you a voicemail. You beeped in, but I just wanted to call and I don't know, tell you I love you, and I'm sorry again for not calling you for so long, for not reaching out when I got here.
Yeah, it's all right. Listen, I know that you're grown, and sometimes I forget that. I still think of you as my little boy, and that's not fair to you. It was just really good to see you, and I was worried about you. And I love you too, Phil. And thanks for calling. Is everything all right?
Yeah. Things are fine. Things are perfectly fine. Business as
sure?
usual. Yeah, of course.
Why don't you go ahead and roll a bluff check?
Oh, fuck me.
You knew that was a lie.
I was going to say, come on, Mama Insight's got to be
That's an
plus
8.
20.
Yeah, she rolled a 16 on the die. So, listen, Phil, you haven't called me in 7 years, and now you call me for the first time immediately after we just met. Something's going on. What's going on? Does this have to do with that app you wanted me to delete?
Yeah, a little bit yes, a little bit no.
I haven't got around to that yet, by the way.
Well, Ma, please do. Immediately after this call, please do.
I'll set a reminder on Penumbra to tell me to delete Penumbra.
No, Ma. Just delete it. Please.
Okay. And then she deletes it, and the phone goes dead. And she calls back.
Hey, Ma.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button, but I think I got it.
That's all right. It happens. You got rid of it, though, right?
I think so.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know, Ma. It was a hard day working. A lot of... It was just tough, and I just thought it was right to give you a call.
Well, you know what I do when I have tough days? I draw a nice hot bath. I get some of my favorite wine. Pick up the newest Danielle Steele novel, and I just have some me time. Now, I don't think you really like, Danielle Steele. That seems to be more my cup of tea. So, you could read whatever it is that you want to read, but just take a moment for yourself. Remember that, while you're out there protecting everybody, part of this Apollo Protection Agency, you got to protect yourself. Remember that.
Yeah, you're right, Ma. Thanks. Look,
all right.
I got to get some sleep. It's been a long day.
You got anything to say to your father?
Yeah, tell him he should have had that bubbling water.
No, I'm not going to tell him that, but I'll tell him that you said you loved him. And he loves you too, I promise.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, bye.
I love you, Ma.
Love you too.
I just kept thinking how much Fell's stomach would be turning when his mother suggested he get a glass of wine.
Right.
Yeah. Also,
I already did that, Ma.
Man.
also
Didn't go so well.
just for canon, Danielle Steele is Dan E.L. Steele is the last name, of course, and it's actually a completely solid steel android. His first name is Dan, and he's a romance writer. So he's stationed.
Okay, so this is our world's Dan E.L. Steele.
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
Got it.
You're welcome.
Got it. All right. You know what? Josh, I'll give you an inspiration for gambling
calling
with that
your
call. Yeah, for calling your mom.
And failing a bluff check. I got a personal deck. Oh. All right, I got one from, it's a Deoxia Reospiration
Nice.
from Robin H. In parentheses, Bevan. Message, you're still my garlic bread.
Oh, what an appropriate,
That's so sweet.
what an appropriate inspiration for how you got it.
Yeah. Thank you, Robin.
Okay, nice. All right, so I imagine everybody, kind of with all these thoughts in their head, retires each to their room. I'm sure there's other conversation that happens, but unless there's something like really significant, we'll just kind of push to the sleep there because we got another transmitter to do. So as you guys are sleeping, Ziva and Oren,
Oh no.
you both find yourselves in your dreams drifting through open space. At first,
Okay.
it's just each of you. You see just yourselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you see each other. And you both try to speak out to the other, but no voice comes. You start flying through all of the universe, past planets, past galaxies. Oren, you get this sweeping sensation that you've experienced once before on the day that you died. Ziva, you are seeing this. You're experiencing this now. You know of it. You've talked to him before about it. But you are now having a very similar experience, and you understand it on a level that you never could have before. It's pushing you both beyond your sanity almost, just seeing everything all at the same time. And as you continue escalating in speed through all the universes, a pocket of light opens in front of you. And at first it seems like salvation from this fast kind of roller coaster of existential terror that you're feeling. But as you get closer to it, you see that in the middle of the light, at first, is a small pinprick of darkness. And as you continue to hurtle towards this light without any control, the darkness seems to swallow the light as you get closer to it, to the point to when you arrive and cross through the threshold, it's completely shadow. And as you go through this tear in the universe, on the other side you find yourself what must be the shadow plane, continuing to hurtle. Eventually you see a planet come to your view. It looks like Verces, but not right, as if shrouded in darkness. And your speed continues to accelerate beyond terminal velocity. You feel your skin pressing against your skull as the G-force threatens to rip you apart. And you slam into the atmosphere of Verces, choking, coughing as you go through the various stratifications of the atmosphere. The different gases tear at your lungs. No hope of slowing down. You plummet towards the surface of Verces. Coming into view, you see a temple. Oren, you recognize very quickly the markings of this temple as Hebraic. But all over the temple are horrors and terrors, bodies dismantled in different pieces stretched across the surface of the temple. This has been desecrated. You again try to screech out, but no sound. And the two of you plummet headlong directly into the temple. And you wake up. We'll come back to you.
Okay.
Kuiper.
What? What do you want?
In the middle of the night, you wake up to a ping on your comm unit.
And can I see like who is it from or anything?
Yeah, roll me a perception check as you're kind of waking up a little groggy.
That is going to be a 23.
And what's your perception modifier?
A 16.
16. Okay. You see that it is No Name is actually reaching out to you with a message on your comm unit.
All right. I know that's a robocaller, so I'm not going to pick up. No. Yeah, I'll pick up.
No, don't worry. No Name is smushed together into one name.
Oh, it's No Name. Got
It's
it.
No Name, yes.
Got it.
So you open the text and you just see a text that says, "Meet me on the balcony of your room."
All right.
So
Okay,
it's really
okay.
important now. Who's sleeping in the middle room? Is it Kuiper? Does the APA each have their own bedroom, and Kuiper's in the, not necessarily on the couch, but in the kind of fold out?
If I have my way.
I feel like after everything Fell went through, if he was sleeping on the couch, somebody would have given him his bed.
Yeah.
Or their bed.
So, we'll just say that Kuiper was on the pull-out or whatever, and
On the mini fridge.
yeah, on the
on the
mini
mini
fridge.
fridge,
There we go.
obviously.
Yeah, on the mini fridge, obviously.
The pull-out mini fridge.
And yeah, he's first off going to grab his pistol and knife because he don't know jack about this, whoever the hell this is, and why the hell they got his number. And he's not even going to get dressed. And he's going to keep the lights off. And how's the balcony? I mean, as far as like, is it glass?
Yeah,
Slide
there's like
door?
a sliding door
Yeah.
that goes out there, you know.
Can I see who the hell it is?
When you look out, it's dark and you can't see anything.
All right, I turn the safety off and I proceed slowly, and I go ahead and slide open the door.
Yeah, okay, so you open the door and you feel kind of like a warm breeze hit your fur. Kind of sticky breeze of a city in the summer. And you kind of looking around, waiting for your eyes to adjust, and you see nothing out there. Roll a reflex save.
That's gonna be a 26.
Okay, 26. Yeah, as you're looking around, the shadows seem to extend up from the base of the balcony and start wrapping around your legs, trying to pull you towards the edge of the balcony. So you are able to avoid being grappled, but you will take some damage.
All right. If I can, I'd like to tuck and roll back to fuck inside. 'Cause fuck that.
All right, you're going to take 13 points of damage.
All right.
Yeah, if you want to move back, I'll need another reflex save.
Okay. It's gonna be a 19.
19. All right. You're not grappled, but you're going to take another 3d6 of damage and give me a will save.
Okay.
That's going to be 10 more damage.
All right, so that's 23 damage total. And will is gonna be an 18 on the dot, or 18.
As you roll back into the room and kind of shake everything off, you kind of blink your eyes a little bit, wipe the sleep out of your eyes, and you look again, and now you can see that it's not pitch black outside, and the same kind of neon light that always perpetuates Kuvakara, not to mention the Forever Dusk, you realize that you are having another phantasm. But you shake it off. However, you got your full night's rest before this happened, so this stamina will stay unless you spend a resolve to get it back. But this is in the morning.
Right. So
and
I don't get a full
say,
night's rest, is what you're saying.
You do get a full night's rest.
Okay.
But you don't, you get that before this happens. So.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. So in other words, that damage remains. Of course. Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, cool.
But I will say that commotion kind of wakes up the rest of the crew at this point. And this is about the same time that, Oren and Ziva wake up.
And he's just kind of shuffling through his shit, getting on his suiting up and getting on his coat, his jacket and everything. And he's just kind of mumbling to himself merde, fucking bullshit.
So I guess Oren would come out, in his undies with Evelyn drawn, what the fuck's going on out here? In sort of a concerned mood, I guess.
Whoa, cool your jets. It's okay.
Yeah, well, Oren will lower the rifle, obviously. What the hell is going on, Kuiper?
It's just another phantasm. I thought that I was over this, but apparently not. But I can't go back to sleep. They know we're here.
Yeah. Might as well brew some coffee, I guess. Oren will go to the kitchen and...
Not strong enough. And it goes over to the wet bar and grabs himself an aguardiente. Takes a quick shot. Now I'll have that coffee.
Mike busts out, punches you in the mouth, knocks you out. Sleep now!
Yeah, Kuiper, we're going to need you to
Superman
make a fortitude save for that drink.
Oh, God.
Black Lotus.
No.
Everywhere it's Black Lotus.
yeah.
Everything you drink
man.
for the rest of the campaign is going to be black.
Hey,
You know
man,
what,
did you brush your teeth this morning?
I'd like to go ahead and have that inject that whole bit where he pours it and he's got it right up to his mouth and he thinks about it. It's fuck it. And he just goes ahead and downs it.
Ooh, I do need you to roll me a fortitude save.
Oh, fuck you, Adam.
Adam's fucking face. Ooh, I do need
Actually.
Yeah. You're fine. So yeah, I mean, everybody's up, I guess, at this point.
So, as coffee's being brewed, I assume our resident bacon maker's making bacon.
Michael,
obviously.
I am more than my bacon making skills, okay?
Yeah, but you do make really good bacon.
But you make the best
It's
bacon.
you can make sausage, but everybody keeps asking for bacon because they like your bacon better.
Mikhail, you make it so crispy, it shatters in the mouth.
Yeah, but it's also a little bit chewy. I don't know how you do it, man.
It's some kind of it's magical. Ziva's kind of all smiles and just trying to be the normal thing, her normal jam. But she, again, limited telepathy on the sly. It's gonna slip on into Oren's DMs.
Phrasing. Are we still doing phrasing?
Are we still doing phrasing?
Exactly.
It's cool
what I
if we're
was
not,
thinking.
but I feel like somebody should have told me if we're not doing
Just slip right on in there, huh?
And she's just gonna kind of make herself a cup of coffee and just kind of look up at him, sort of how are your dreams?
And so Oren just says, obviously, telepathically, so you saw it too, huh?
A break temple. Desecrated. You think this is just another mindfuckery that this whole situation is been about? Or is this something, some new form of mindfuckery?
Oh, it's some mindfuckery, all right. But to what end? I don't know yet. I need caffeine before I can even think about it.
Same. And she would just kind of lift her cup in like a quick salute. And
Mike's cooking bacon. He's like, well, you guys are awfully quiet.
Stop staring at each other. That's weird.
It is.
Long night, like bad dreams. You know the deal.
No, I'd say while
Oh, why don't you tell us all about it?
Adam, I do want to see if I can roll a check to see if there's any evidence of that, like whatever, if it was a text or beep
Yeah,
or
you don't
whatever.
have to roll a check. I mean, now that you disbelieve, you look at your phone and there is no message from No Name.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'd say while the coffee's brewing and the bacon's baconing, fellas.
Frying?
You said baconing.
I said baconing. Did I stutter?
oh, damn!
I said what I said.
Respect my method.
Yeah. I say what
That's
I
the
mean, and I
name.
mean what I say.
That's the name of the third book of our horror campaign. Is the baconing.
Bacon.
The bacon.
Baconing.
Yep.
But no, Fel goes to his. Fel goes to the restroom and, in true Fel fashion, gets naked. Looks at himself in the mirror, takes a deep breath, breathes out a sigh of relief, turns on the shower, and just tries to wash away the previous day.
Heard.
Fortitude save. Black Lotus shower.
In the shower head.
God damn.
I will say this. If Mike actually asked out loud about the dreams, Ziva would just kind of like laugh it off and be like, oh, they're getting more and more aggressive. I dreamed there was some kind of creature had attacked my wardrobe. It was
Bluff check.
unfathomable.
Come
Yeah.
You mean
good
sense
luck.
mode?
Yeah, good luck. See if you can sense Ziva's
I'm still
motive.
gonna try.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, it's worth the roll.
I'm just saying, as Heath, I don't love all this behind the scenes villainous talk.
It's not
all right?
villainous talk. It's they're not trying to like
It
concern
feels
you.
awful villainous.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hold on, I gotta get a D6.
There's
Shit.
villainry afoot.
Villainry. Okay.
You're trying to
What's your
get
sense
my
motive
bluff?
bonus there?
I got a D6 on that plus.
It's not as high as
Michelangelo?
Kuiper, I imagine.
Hold on, I heard a D6 plus. We playing Lance or what?
No.
No. Not this
If
time.
you want to make it happen, Josh, you have to make it happen. That's
right.
Adam, I'm working on it.
All right, heard.
Yeah, what'd you get, Heath?
I mean, I never hoped to succeed at this. It was a 5.
Total?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a 38.
Yeah, I mean, brag away.
I mean, I'm just saying, you're
Just for
like,
clarity. Just for clarity.
Just for
For the
clarity.
listeners. Yeah, you know.
you're just like, my God, that must have been a horrible dream for her. Like, that's the worst possible scenario.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
a wardrobe monster? Yikes.
God, you
okay,
could tell Mike water is not wet. And he'd probably believe it.
You're not stupid.
I'm not saying
What
he's
about
stupid.
you,
I'm
Mike?
just saying she could probably convince him. based
Yeah,
on
but
those
I mean, I
rolls.
would put some pretty substantial negative modifiers if she tried to convince Mike that water is.
Oh, we gonna actually debate
is-
this.
Well, water is the essence of wetness.
I love
man,
that.
inspiration.
Dude, way to go on that, man.
Merman.
What is your intelligence score, Heath? Just your modifier.
Rude?
I don't like the way this whole thing's turned out. When you guys are the liar, now I'm the dummy. Get out of here.
No.
You're the baddie.
I'm curious. I'm just curious. That's all.
It's a +0. I'm an average
Oh yeah,
intelligence person.
yeah. You're fine. You're fine.
He knows water is wet. He's been waterboarded.
I was going to say, he's well acquainted with water.
Yeah, he knows his water now.
Yeah, he does know his water. But
That's
Orin will say,
it's a +20 on any bluff checks against him relating to water.
Yes.
You know, or sense motive. Anyway, we're wasting time. here.
Orin will say to Mike, "Well, how about you? How did you sleep?"
Fine. I didn't have any dreams. The GM didn't prepare one for me.
Must be nice.
That's pretty Nietzschean too. God doesn't exist for me. All right.
Not a religious man.
Yeah. So the bacon is baconed. And you guys have your coffee, your little add-ins if you need them, your showers, and I mean, I think it's you guys are probably even more motivated now to go ahead and locate this final transmitter, just as this continued talk of corruption and the assassination attempts from Kuiper on you, or not Kuiper, I'm sorry, Kaon. I just gave up the whole plot. Turns out
over here
Kuiper's the big bad, yeah.
I'm reaching for my notes and I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
So the whole time Kaon's been a reptoid, which is now Kuiper. Gotcha.
Yep, and not only that, but there's also another voice. For
Right.
Slash reptoid.
This is how I really talk. And I'm going to kill you
the whole time.
I'm going to kill you dead.
Yeah. The grand plan is now revealed.
Pew.
All right, so let's. If there's no objection, I think it's time to get in the old Armada and head to Scuttle's cybernetics shop.
Orin doesn't even reach for the keys. He just like starts to head out the door.
I think Fell on his way out would want to see if we could stop somewhere and pick up another round of antitoxins or antivenoms, whatever the poison.
Antitoxin.
Yeah.
Let's say that you could probably pick some up at the shop that you're going to. How's that sound?
Okay, but like I also kind of don't trust it from that shop.
Here's the thing: is like, yeah, you're getting into the Armada, but Scuttle shop is right there in the shade, directly below the hotel. So if you remember the facet that you're in, all the rich stuff is like elevated, and there's this whole kind of slums area in the bottom, and that is where you know that the cybernetic shop is located. Scuttle's is located. So, you can drive if you want. Maybe you could just walk down there. Certainly, it's safe to just walk.
Before we get into the Armada, I think Fell would want to check it for traps. Walk around
That's
it,
fair.
give it a once over.
That's a smart move.
That's some good tires, Paw Paw.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick them.
Damn, I don't think anybody's gonna get that
That's
joke.
a localized
That's
joke.
regional.
That's a
man.
local joke.
Very much.
But
Well,
I
That one was for you
fucking
guys.
appreciate
That
it.
was
Yeah.
just for y'all.
Yeah.
Good Armada there, Pawpaw.
That's a good car, Papa.
That must
Yeah.
be some of that deep ass South Mississippi shit. Cause
It's
It's Pawpaw's RV, whatever.
Yeah.
It was,
Pawpaw's Camper City,
Yeah,
and
Camper
then
City.
Pawpaw's like it's like a local car and RV dealership.
Nice.
And he would have his like little grandkids kick the tires on the commercial, and they go, "That's a good car, Pawpaw."
And it's, I just looked it up. Go to Pawpaw's RVS, like pawpawsrvs.com.
That's-
Still exists.
PAW, right?
Yeah, PAW,
PAW,
SRVS.
You're welcome,
And that's
Pawpaws.
right,
That's
right at the front. It's got a picture of like shittily drawn kids in MS Paint. And it says, "That's a good RV, Pawpaw."
That's not nearly as good as the Lead Co Shuffle. I don't know if
Oh,
you
no.
remember that one.
Oh, man.
That Lead Co
all right,
vinyl siding.
sorry.
Our local commercials are very bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
Very
Based out of
awesome.
Picayune,
You got that
Mississippi.
perception roll, Josh?
Hey, Pawpaw's Campers, if you want to sponsor us.
This motherfucker. What's that roll, boy?
I got that perception for you. I rolled a natural 1 for a 15.
I would like to know the local commercials for all our listeners too. What are your bad ones? If they're on YouTube, link it to us, please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
join
we
the
wanna see all
Discord.
your-
Link us your
Yeah.
worst local commercials.
local
But look, to get back to it,
Well, hold
if
on. Let me
Orin-
resolve
if-
the. Hold on.
Oh,
You wait.
okay.
Let me
I
resolve
wanted
the
to also
perception.
roll a perception check when Fell's rolling. You know.
Okay, go
That's-
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Just to cover any gaps
His
he might have
15?
with that
Yeah,
15.
might be
Yeah.
Open for an
Might be
engineering
worth
check, but hey. You know.
Like I literally can't roll less than a 22, so it's gonna be a 33 on perception.
Just missed it. DC 33.5.
Okay, cool. So that's fun.
No, so, with a thorough look, you guys, your Armada is just fine. Still drivable. Looks like
Okay.
somebody keyed it, though.
That's a rental
Son of a
bucket.
bitch.
Did you get
Punk ass
insurance?
kids.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a very short drive. Like maybe time for like one run the Jules track, if that. But you get
Which
down
one
there.
is it then?
I don't know. You tell me. You're
Legend has it.
I was gonna say Buster, but yeah, you know what Legend has is pretty solid. Yeah.
I'm glad we got that sorted out. Key information.
Okay, I needed to know what kind of vibe I was walking in with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. All right, so the golden glow of evening light fades to near blackness within this maze of murky, shadowed streets, illuminated only by blazing neon signs. The few pedestrians in the area move quickly, heads down and clutching their valuables as they speed past stone walls crowned by razor wire and adorned with colorful graffiti. The squalid buildings here are characterized by boarded windows and metal doors riddled with bullet holes. Located near a two-way intersection, one such entrance is adjacent to a large, intact storefront window displaying a variety of tech from weapons to cybernetic augmentations. Neon block letters above the door simply state, "Open." Let me put you on a map.
I think it's open.
I need you to roll a perception.
Roll a perception check.
It's fairly simply stated. It says,
Shit, with my
I don't
last
trust
check,
anything.
I probably didn't.
Does
could've
a
left
dirty
light
30
on.
get it?
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Dirty 30 allows you to see that the open sign is indeed lit.
Yeah, anyway, I think it's open.
It allows you to suss out that even with a dead N on the open sign, it is in fact open.
I just see ope.
It just
Ope. Let me squeeze by you there.
I can't tell if it's open or if it's nope. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right, so yeah, you guys are here at the shop. You're certainly able to pinpoint it, and the doors are open, and the door to the shop is right here if you'd like to.
Yeah.
Have to move a little
See
bit
if it
there.
just going-
Okay, we got to round the corner.
Yeah, it's just a little around the corner there,
Okay, yep.
See, it was just
We
following
approach the door.
right behind old Oron. Aaron.
Hey, you run.
Hey, you Ron.
Hey, you, Ron. All right, yeah. So the door opens with a gentle tinkle of a bell that's on. Yeah, ding, ding, ding. And you can step on in, kind of arrange yourselves in scuttles. When you step in, you see a Yosoki standing behind the corner. I'll kind of blow it up because he's kind of cute.
Oh my god. I put him in my pocket immediately.
Can you blow
Yeah,
that
so
up one more
it's-
time, Adam? I accidentally clicked it off.
So it's this white furred Yosoki. He's got this strange kind of like hollow hat over the top of his head that's like looks like a upside down bowl. It's a whiskey bowl, in fact.
like a
He's
punch
wearing
bowl.
like leathers, like brown leathers, and you can tell that his arm has been augmented. One of his arms.
I like that
and
look
he
he's got.
Yeah, he smiles as you walk in, and you also see two Vesk sitting at a small table in the southern corner of the room. So in here you see this long 4-foot tall steel and glass display case. It separates a small area of the room to the east from the main shop. Analog and powered weapons hang from hooks on the wall behind the display cases. The cases also contain cybernetic devices, comm units, and other tech items labeled with significantly marked up price tags. To the west, a repurposed storage crate serves as a table, flanked by two dilapidated velvet armchairs. Dilapidated, you guys remember that? Dill-pated?
Yeah.
Old Bill paid it.
Oh, dill-pated. The table and chairs are positioned in front of a metal rack containing antiquated print books and magazines that appear to be falling apart. And it's at that kind of makeshift table where you see the two Vesk. So how do you guys want to approach this?
I'd like to roll sense motive on two Vesk sitting there as to why they're sitting there.
Is it pretty obvious that they're just security?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just doing a bit for being super
why don't you
paranoid
roll
about everything.
why don't you roll a perception rather than a sense motive?
Yeah.
And
I'd like to
28.
also.
29, yeah. I mean, they seem engrossed in something that they're reading, but they don't like turn any pages. You know?
yeah. Would Ziva know like the like a typical Yosoki greeting, like just
Surely, yeah,
yeah.
of course, yeah. I mean, you speak Yosoki, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
She would, come in and would do whatever that greeting is, and speak in Yosoki and be like, greetings, friend. We hear tell that you make trade in all manner of items, and we were hoping you could help us with something.
Oh, well, I would like to help you very much. Tell me, what can I do for you today? And it's not often that I hear such eloquently spoken Yosoki. I really appreciate that greeting. It's quite nice of you. Come in, what can I do for you today?
Yes, of course. And Emily's dumb and has misplaced my notes on this little dude. He's like, is he super blunt? Give me a quick recap because I cannot find my fucking notes.
It's your job.
I'm talking to my teammates.
Oh, they
we would have
definitely
talked
don't know.
about this on the ride over.
So,
No, we were jamming Run the Jewels on the ride over.
so
Priorities,
here's what
Emily.
I've got so far for him. Like as far as the notes that we've got, is that he's a mechanic, and that is tied to local gangs. Sells both stolen and legal goods at outrageous prices, and there's an allegiance to a Kuvakaran gang. Grants discounts. So if you're part of a Kuvakaran gang, you get discounts.
Okay.
As far as I know, we are not part of a Kuvakaran gang.
Not yet, anyways.
I'm just throwing it out
We're
there.
not, but as we walked in, sorry, this may be whatever, but did we notice any kind of like tattoos or insignia on any of the individuals located in here? The Vesk or the
I see where
Yosoki?
you're going. Smart.
Okay. But we don't know that they don't have any connections with EI.
Syzygy and No Name?
No,
not that we know
they
of.
don't.
Okay.
Ziva seems like she's struggling to find the words, so Organ will just walk up to the counter, put his hands on the counter, and say, "How's it going, Chief? We heard you're the man to see."
Well, that depends on what it is you're looking for. I could be the man to see, but really
think
I'm
you
a
might
rat.
be.
So I'm not even a man myself, am I?
Oren walks up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be funny. It's fine. What? Listen, you came to see me. I'm here. You're at my store. I'm glad to have you. I always like good customers. Tell me what it is. Would you like some augmentations? Would you like some of these weapons that I have?
Fel walks up to
Couple
the
of-
counter and slams his hands on the or puts his, slams his hands the same way that Oren did onto the counter. Yeah, we hear about a black box.
Organ just looks at Fella a little quizzically, like,
Okay, buddy.
He's just
What
trying to
kind
take
of
off
hustle are you
sleep.
trying to pull
then
here,
he
man?
just nods. He just sort of just a real short, curt nod. Just okay, and he sees Phil trying to be hard over here.
Yeah. Fel almost died yesterday.
Bless
Gotta
him.
live a new life.
Yeah.
man. Gotta live it up.
I mean, I have a few shoe boxes in the back. I think one of them might be black. That's a
you
really
know that's not
strange
what we're
request.
talking about. You know that's not what we're talking about.
Well, I mean, black box is quite vague. I mean, I don't know you, so how can I have any clue of what kind of black box that you're looking for?
Forgive my friends. I think we are all a bit
Oh,
excited.
no forgiveness needed. I just am a little bit confused on what it is that you're hunting here.
We have that effect on people sometimes. I will be blunt with you, my dear. Tell me, do you have any items that might be of connection with Eclipse Innovations or the Penumbra?
His demeanor changes a little bit at the mention of Eclipse Innovations.
Okay.
He says, "No, I don't have any connection with Penumbra. I mean, what a foolish thing that is. But Eclipse Innovations. Well, it's a business associate of mine, really, from way back. Eclipse does a shipment I show up on the delivery route, some credits change hands, I get fresh tech, and Eclipse cashes in on the theft, insurance, you know, a kind of typical business relationship, nothing more, nothing less.
Of course. Yes. Yes. This particular item that we are in search of, and I'm sorry, what does it look like? Have both of them looked the same?
What, the transmitters?
Yes.
The signal transmitters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as Ziva goes to, like, say it out loud, she would instead kind of cock her head just a little bit. Can I get, like, a sense motive on his change of demeanor? Like,
Sure. Yeah.
Hit. Oh, shit, out of the box. Oh, can I keep it if it's out of the box?
Sure.
Okay,
Fine.
sweet. I need it.
This is an exception to the rule, team.
Okay. I can do this, guys.
I need this win, Adam.
Come on,
You know it's going to be good because it's taking her a minute.
Did we have a rule in place?
I don't know.
31.
31?
Yes, sense motive.
Yeah, I mean, you could certainly tell that he knows more than he's letting on. You know, that he's kind of putting up a friendly face, but there was something behind that, and he knows a lot more.
She would kind of quick glance around, make it obvious to him that she's kind of looking around, looking up and down, sort of checking for, I mean, obviously this place is bugged, you know, in one way or another. But she would again telepathically to him and the rest of her team, but not the Vesk. She would say, "Are you aware of what that item does? Do you know what it is it will cost? Or were you just taking the deal?"
Okay, so maybe just clear up some confusion here. He still hasn't acknowledged the box as something that he has. He was just kind of talking about general relationships with Eclipse Innovations.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Misconstrued something there. The item that we're looking for is a bit of a box. It does some interesting transmitting. You might... And she would kind of like explain the dimensions and what it looks like. Does that sound familiar? And bat her eyelashes, all of the things she needs to do.
All right, so go ahead.
I was going to say, as she finishes up asking and describing the box or whatever, Mike kind of leans over on the counter and says, "Look, we're not based out of Kuvakara, but if it assuages you concerns at all, I am affiliated." And he pulls his shoulder up to show his gardener's tattoo. I don't know if you would have heard the gardener's, but when else am I going to get to use it?
Yeah, I like
Nah,
that. He's like,
not a bad
he's
idea.
Like, oh yeah, yes, I've heard of the gardeners. Quite right. Well, I think that we could probably work out some deals with you if you're interested in any of the wares here. But regarding this box, and he kind of looks around very nervously for a second, and then he presses a button on his wrist console, and immediately metal shutters lower and cover the shop window and the door. And he says, "Look, nobody likes a snitch. If I'm going to stick my neck out, you're going to have to give me something to work with." And he's kind of like rubbing his fingers together, you know.
Mike leans over to Ziva and's like, "Throw him a little bonus."
And Ziva will look at our fucking journal to see how much money we have on hand. It's obvious he wants money, right? Like he actually did the finger, like, okay. Yeah, we have like 8,000. She would shoot him just really quickly. She would shoot him 1,000 credits and just be like, "That is just a taste. Just to make sure we can stay friendly."
I like the taste, but I didn't quite get the full bouquet.
Yes, of course. samples often don't deliver that heady feel. Might you tell me a little bit more of what we are paying for? Just a taste for a test, yes?
Yeah. I mean, I have information. Sounds like I have information that could be quite useful to you. Now, as I said, nobody likes a snitch, so my mouth is a bit dry still. I don't mind telling you these things, but I want a full meal.
So it kind of the situation is changing very rapidly here. Orin's gonna scope out the two Vesks again.
Oh, they're watching.
They're watching.
Yeah, they're watching.
Yeah, they're in on it.
I
for sure.
would okay, so Kuiper is like, well, how about we look at some of your wares? We can come to a fair price. What do you think of that?
Specifically the ones from Eclipse.
I feel like we're not quite understanding each other right now.
Ziva would lean forward over the counter, like kind of propped up on one hand under her chin, and would bring her, calm. I imagine she keeps her comm unit on her wrist, and she would key in a number, and she would get as close as like seductively okay, but not like I'm actually getting in your space and making your guards super nervous. And she would say, I understand you're a businessman, my dear. Here. And she would shoot him another 1,000 and say, surely any other tastes could be sampled.
Yes, I love a taste of credits. That's beautiful. Really, I feel quite full now, and I appreciate you bringing me this meal. It's an unexpected treat, and I quite appreciate it. So let me tell you something. As I said, I have some information. You've done your part. I'll do mine. So let's talk about Eclipse. Eclipse is a washed-up military contractor from back in the Swarm days. A few of you look too young to remember. A few of you look like you might have maybe even put a part of it, eh?
And he kind of like winks at Kuiper.
But it was bad. Eclipse started poking their noses into things best left alone. Wanting some sort of super soldiers that couldn't feel pain. Some doctor was in charge of it. I don't know her name, unfortunately. But then one day, her lab just poofed. She ghosted him. Present day, Eclipse is installing these transmitters. I imagine that's probably the box that you're talking about, right? But the transmitters, they ain't just for this app. They make people hurt themselves. Kill each other even. If you ask me, something happened in that lab that royally screwed Eclipse for good.
Yeah, we're up to speed on all that, Chief.
Oh, well, what else would you like to know?
Does he seem like it's pretty obvious he's holding back more information, or is that like a roll?
I wouldn't say he's holding back. He's just waiting for you to ask questions.
Gotcha.
Right
Gotcha.
question.
Yeah, you've loosened his lips for sure, but he's not going to offer up anything that you don't ask for.
No, nobody likes a snitch.
Yeah.
Right.
You said you know that these transmitters make people hurt themselves. If you have one of these transmitters, we will gladly take it off of your hands so that you or your staff do not hurt yourselves or any of your other goodly clients. We will do this for you.
Well, that's the thing, really. In my line of business, disaster is quite profitable, so I'm not really opposed to this happening. See, I didn't download Penumbra. I don't vibe with that sort of social media nonsense. bunch of hyper-connected pups yapping about their feelings and posting pics of their bowel movements is quite stupid. If you ask me.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. When this whole thing happens, I'll just lay low for a while with my buddies. He pats the gun on his hip. And I'll just wait till it's all over. As I said, it's extremely profitable for business, you know.
I got bad news for you, Chief. Might not go down exactly the way you think.
Oren, you want to share it with them?
Share what with him?
The mind
Actually
wave.
seen? Have you actually seen what these devices do, other than what Eclipse has told you? Because the reality of the situation is vastly different from what I imagine you are thinking.
I mean, I've seen some things now, so I don't disagree that Eclipse is terrible, and I really don't like him. If I'm being 100% honest, but I got a business to run. I've got me a bunker, so if shit hits the fan, I'll just go to me bunker and I'll be just fine. You know, I understand that you are heroes and that you're trying to do the right thing, and I'm very proud of you, really, I am. But I'm not really worried, you see, because I know that they've connected this to Penumbra, and I'm smarter than Eclipse Innovations, and I don't have Penumbra, and none of my friends have it, and it's never been anywhere near any of my tech.
All right. You sound very smart. Everything you say is very intelligent. It seems like you have covered all of your bases. I would ask one other question then. As a savvy businessman, what would the cost be for us to take this device? It is obviously you are prepared for the fallout that will come. What is the counter offer that we could provide you that would be a worthwhile exchange?
Well, I think that it's likely I could make something like 50,000 credits during this disaster, if not more. So, I mean, if you're willing to pay out those potential losses, maybe we could have a conversation. Honestly,
As he's talking, Ziva would telepathically to Oren blast his mind.
Like a
mind thrust.
Because he will.
That's her order.
I'm gonna be, just in case this shit goes down, I think from the get-go, Mike's gonna have been eyeballing the other Vesk in the room in case...
I mean, he just said 50,000 credits.
I know. I'm just saying, like, if this at all
Mike
starts
is
to
like
look
keying
like...
up.
It's,
Yeah,
you know.
no,
yeah,
for
if
sure.
if it's about to turn into combat, I want to have, like, a fucking ready to action to pop off on these Vesk.
I mean,
Well, here's the deal. Oren doesn't like the cut of this guy's jib anyway. He thinks he's shady. He's
I don't
pretty
either.
Shady.
He's a war profiteer.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I mean, Oren just needed a reason to fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? He just needed the go-ahead.
Just needed that spark.
Yeah. So in that case, Oren will just blink, I guess, and send some racking mental energy straight into this dude's. I mean,
So
I have a.
Oren is going to mind thrust Scuttle.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. We'll fucking see you.
Nice.
I mean, fair. That's fair. Ziva's done playing around with this. I'm gonna get my $2,000 back and we're gonna fuck off. We're gonna get this shit
50
done.
grand. Come on.